Efficient, high-quality milk production largely depends on the way you can feed the cows consistently, timely, and sufficiently. Lely has now developed the Lely Vector automatic feeding system, a revolutionary concept that allows for 24/7 flexible, fresh feeding of cows. Basically, the concept consists of two main parts: the feed kitchen, where the feed is stored, selected and loaded, and the mixing and feeding robot, a self-contained, battery-operated vehicle which is capable of feeding a self-mixed ration automatically. The kitchen is an open space without any obstacles, where you can store all types of feed. Every feed type has its own location, which is easy to define. Properly ensealed roughage remains fresh because it's stored in blocks. There's enough room to stock feed for up to 3 days in advance. The E-Link interface is used for setting up the feeding plan and feed kitchen. Changes in cow groups and rations can be done easily. The feed is collected by the feed grabber, which is conceived to choose and grab many different kinds of feed in a certain order. Before grabbing, a laser scans the location to determine where the most feed is available. Concentrates and minerals which are stored in bulk can be mixed through the roughage as well. The Vector system loads the various materials in the best possible order. Consequently, the ration only requires light and short mixing. With an optimally mixed ration, the robot starts driving towards the barn. Metal strips form the route which the robot has to follow until it meets the feeding fence. The ultrasound sensor ensures that the robot follows the feed fence at predetermined distances. By extending the route, young stock or dry cows situated in a separate barn can also be fed. Thanks to the electric drive, running costs are extremely low. When the robot arrives at the determined group, the sliding door opens and the distributor, together with the vertical auger, ensure evenly distributed feed along the feed fence. The amount of feed will be checked by the weighing system and adjusted by the driving speed, thus ensuring a consistent distribution of mix in front of the cattle. Driving along the feed fence before and after distributing, the robot will be pushing the feed for the other groups. While pushing, a laser measures the amount of available feed. It determines where and when fresh feed is needed. Extra runs for feed pushing can be performed in between feeding times. The Lely Vector system ensures fresh feed at the feed fence, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.